how not to, I'm learning more about narcissism, and I did not know. I mean, we all have an idea, of course, we all are a little narcissistic. We love ourselves.
Right.
But there's different levels, but in the receiving end as to why I'm the way I am, because I was in a relationship that was narcissistic. Like my parent or parents,
right,
or my siblings,
right,
my boss at work,
right,
and I'm going, woo! And so I'm learning.
Right, you're learning.
Terminology and all that stuff. So this is part of my writing, because what I was writing naturally was my life, what I'm learning. But now I could be a little bit more specific, certain areas. I could start definitely. Where am I going to be on my book? Am I going to talk just about narcissism? Gee, if I just did that, I got a book.
Right.
Because it's affected me on the outside, it's affecting my daughter. Now, I want to help, and you can't help the narcissist, the real narcissist, and there's levels of narcissism. I'm going, I didn't know that.
Yo, there's a thing, right? And isn't it so wild that literally like 5,000 years later, we're just starting to reflect on narcissus as a species? And the elders are like, fam, we told you all about this. Like, the pool, the drowning in the self, the ego, like, we've talked to you about this. And now as a species, we're finally narcissistic enough to reflect on the fact that we are narcissistic. It's almost like we have to go into that in order to realize that's not a sustainable place to stay.
Right. Well,
right.
It's going into any character trait, and I consider them flaws because obviously it's not good. But any character trait that leads you to make those negative choices in life, because there's so many different other, psychosis, we know that. But I'm just learning stuff, and I'm going like, wow. And you're right. If we don't go introspective, if we don't go in, we don't see it. And that's the hard part, because there's so many people in my studies that I'm looking at now. With Dr. Ramini, I think she's from Sri Lanka.
No, she's up right now. The one with the big eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been studying her. Yeah, I've been studying her.
You're the first person to know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about.
I love her. And then she talks straight. She talks, what is it that you don't understand? Okay, let me give you another example. So that's like, and she's a wonderful teacher.
Yeah, she's powerful.
Taking my notes from this woman.
Okay, cool. So taking some notes on the doc, taking some notes on narcissism. Let's, for the next 20 minutes, get real narcissistic. I want you to only focus on you.
Which is my challenge. This is why my time with my precious son, I value it highly. And I got up this morning, I was like, I don't feel like doing this. I needed to stay in bed. And then I looked, I said, it's Tuesday. And then I said, okay, let me set up everything. And I'm like, great, now I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom.
But that's it, right? Like, I want to speak to that. And can we start and bring our hands to our belly? Because the stomach is the first mind. It is where we feel. I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't want to do this today. I'm glad I still showed up. That person gives me the creeps. I'm sus on that. Oh, I'm definitely going to make some money with this job, so let me make sure I respond to this email ASAP. Oh, my parents are why I'm that way. Stomach. Straight stomach feelings. I'm nervous. Butterflies. Love. It's all the tummy tum-tum. So with these hands here, we're going to take 8 rounds of just vibratory breath to warm up, okay? So what it's going to sound like is using the V consonant and then vibrating it all through the upper spheres, all through the cranial jaw, letting it vibrate through the head, all the way down the clavicle, into the humerus and into the radial forearms, the hands, all the way down the torso into the stomach. And we'll just take 8 rounds, okay? And instead of trying to send it anywhere, see where it goes. All right, let's take an inhale. Close the eyes. Breathe it in. This is a very calming exercise for the nervous system, so try to be gentle and just... And go ahead and try it again. Breathe it in. Hands on the belly. Maybe you feel the belly vibrate this time. And go for another one. We got 5 more. This time, inhale a little bit deeper, relax the thighs, breathe into the legs. And see if you can start to vibrate all the way into your legs this time. And just imagine it. Just imagine rippling waves buzzing through your body. There you go. And 4 more. Inhale. There it is. 3 more. Inhale. There you go. And on these last 2, I invite you to add a bit of vigor. Start to imagine energy moving away from you like your whole body was the ripple, and let it just buzz. Start to buzz the chair underneath you, the floor. That under pulsating heartbeat of life. There you go. And 1 more. Yeah, observe that small feeling, how the corners of the lips maybe change their direction. I try not to hide it, but let it shine through you for a moment. Really see where it dances. And let it go there. Finding some room in your left side, your divine feminine, maybe lift your hip up like you just did and put it back down. Yep, a little bit of space there. And then from here, I invite you to go ahead and do what you did with your hands right here. You're going to send them down. Just imagine you're reaching them down. Just pushing them down. Send them down. And you should feel it kind of open up your clavicle and pull your shoulder area down. So just reach, reach, reach. Yeah, it's using gravity. It's very confusing. Take an inhale. Exhale, let it go. 2 more. Inhale. Squeeze the palms together. Exhale. And 1 more time. Inhale. Lift the chest. And big exhale. Let it go. Keep the palms together. And now release the hands. Shake them out on the inside of your thighs. Yeah. Shake them down between your thighs. Yeah, there you go. And maybe you drop your torso. Remembering that feeling, you like to lean forward. So maybe we could lean into leaning forward. And like, harvest full moon is coming up this Saturday. Drop the head down. Feel the back of the neck long for a second and shake the head out. There you go. And slowly inhale up. So everything you've been working on, did your glasses fall off your face? So everything you've been working on for the last 3 weeks or so since the last full moon is coming to fruition now. All it takes is a little bit of persistence this week. That's what's next. Inhale the hands up, just to shoulder length. Exhale them down. Inhale them up. Exhale them down. Just observe that small work. Inhale them up. Keep them up there. Exhale. Yeah, take another inhale here. It's okay, we're rewriting the nervous system. That's why we're here. And exhale, put them down. Shake them out. There you go. And now lift your head, open the front of the neck a little bit. Take some breaths in here. Oh, the neck is stiff today. Yeah, the neck is stiff today. Okay. There you go. Hit the Stevie Wonder.
Yes.
That's what it is. We're going to close. From now on, we're calling that Diane to you. Whenever we do say hit the Stevie Wonder, close the eyes, lift the head up, and just let it flail. No, I'm serious. I'm going to start teaching this. That's the Stevie Wonder, because this man's body knew a level of freedom. You know why? He wasn't worried about what he looked like.
Absolutely.
Because he couldn't see it. He wasn't worried. So he just moved.
He did not,
Yeah.
With the flow.
Yeah, there we go. So from now on, we got a new move. When I say Stevie Wonder, you know what time it is.
Okay, all right.
All right, inhale the hands up above the head.
Down with that.
Awesome. Now let's interlace the fingers like so, and then send them up. Whew. Inhale. Exhale, wipe them around you like you were creating an auric bubble, clearing your space, putting a field around you. Drop your chin towards your chest when you do so. Now inhale, lift the hands up through the center line, coming up, interlace the fingers again. Exhale, send them up towards the sky again. Yeah, look at them. Take an inhale here. Exhale, open them up towards the right and left, creating your auric field. As they come down, drop your chin towards your chest. Connect the breath. Inhale, lift the prayer up. Interlace fingers. Exhale, send it up towards the sky. Connecting with the sun. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, let them lower down. Drop the chin towards the chest. Inhale, lift the prayer up towards the heart. Let it rise from your roots. Fingers interlace. Top of your inhale. Exhale, push the palms up towards the sky. Inhale it open. Reach a little bit higher. Exhale, drop the arms down slowly. And let's pick up the pace for these last four. Inhale, lift the prayer up towards the heart. Interlace fingers. Exhale, send the palms up towards the sky. Awakening these shoulder joints. Inhale, reach out of the fingertips. Exhale, drop the arms down. So this is a 4-part breath. Inhale, palms come up. Exhale, palms go up towards the sky. Inhale, hands separate, reach out. Exhale, arms drop down. Nice. 2 more. Inhale, lift the palms up towards heart. Exhale, interlace fingers, palms rotate outwards and up towards the sky. Inhale, reach out the fingertips. Exhale, drop the chin and arms down, clear your aura. And one more time, inhale, lift the palms up towards heart center. Thinking of a dear friend that reminds you of you. Exhale, the palms up towards the sky. Inhale, reach out the fingertips with gratitude that you found them. Exhale, drop the arms down, clearing your aura. Inhale, hands up, come to heart center in prayer.
Oh, so good. Oh.
Breathe here. Exhale, let it go. 2 more breaths. Focus on how good it feels. Focus on how good it feels and where it feels good. It's okay to focus on goodness. Exhale, let it go. Nice. Let's come into some taps now. Start with the top of the head. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat. Relax the shoulders. There you go. Just a casual pat. Feels different this time than the last 2 weeks. And slowly bring it down your neck. As you're ready, come to your ears. The ears are always a trip for me because it feels like I'm in like a car with just the back window down. Bring it to the forehead, to the eyes, and observe, how does your heart feel as you're patting yourself? Oftentimes our face has held abuse from past relationships since childhood and then into later domestic partnerships. So these gentle pattings reclaim this nervous system. Slowly bring it to the neck, front of the neck. Maybe you bring it to the back of the neck. Repeat the mantra, I am here, I am safe.
I am here. I am safe.
And as you're ready, put your left arm down and start to pat your right. There you go. Patting the back of that shoulder, coming across the chest. Oh, and you open up that chest and give yourself some shoulder rolls. Yeah, there you go. Nice. And then go ahead and get the arm into it, creating a full rotation. 3 rotations backwards, 3 rotations forward. Which way you go doesn't matter as long as you do both. And then switch the direction. Keep patting that chest. See if you can engage both sides and start to pat the back. Observe how the rotator cuff is working right now. And as you're ready, send that arm out long. You know what time it is. And down the top, 8 of them. We'll do the 4, 4. Shoulder, 2, 3, elbow, 5, 6, 7, wrist. There you go. Shoulder, 2, 3, elbow, 5, 6, 7, wrist. Shoulder, 2, 3, elbow, 5, 6, 7, wrist. Shoulder, 2, 3, elbow, 5, 6, 7, wrist. 4 more. Shoulder, 2, 3, elbow, 5, 6, 7, wrist. Shoulder, 2, 3, elbow, 5, 6, 7, wrist. 2 more. Shoulder, 2, 3, elbow, 5, 6, 7, wrist. Shoulder, 2, 3, elbow, 5, 6, 7, wrist. Beautiful. Shake it out and put it up this time. Yeah, there you go. It's a different shake. You damn Brits. All right, now shake it down and let that heat move through it. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Rotate the jaw. Now I want you to do your shoulder rotations because we haven't done both sides yet, and observe the 2 different sides, okay? Inhale them up. Exhale, drop them back. 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 3 more. Inhale them up, squeeze the fist. Exhale, drop them back, relax the hands. Inhale them up, squeeze the fist. Exhale back, drop the hands. Inhale them up, squeeze the fist. Exhale back, drop the hands, let it go. There you go, shake it out. Beautiful, great work. A yawn means the CO2 is leaving the system. We're resetting. That's what we're looking for. Left hand comes up. Start to pat the right shoulder.
Right hand.
Yep.
Right.
I was just moving my necklace. Start to pat into that pec. I'm feeling like there's a noise that you want to make right now or something coming up that might want to be said. So I invite you to keep doing what you're doing and see if you can open that expression too. What's stored in this shoulder? What wants to be said?
I work very hard.
There we go. Say it again.
I work very hard.
Yeah, and then say it like you were telling yourself, but say you work very hard.
You work very hard.
There we go. And start to lift that arm up, still patting. Lift it out to the side. Start to pat under a little bit. There you go. Pat the back. Oh, yeah. There you go. Right there. Right there. Come out of it a little bit. Put everything down. Let it go. Observe
My left side is so tight.
Just observe that. And let the tightness speak to you. See if it can whisper, because what it did was it screamed. It screamed because it hasn't been heard in its whisper. That's all.
Yep.
So you don't have to beat it up and be like, yo, you're so fucking tight, money, chill. Like,
That's kind of what, yeah.
right.
It's like, relax.
Right.
Well, I can't relax. It's that. What? You relax.
Yeah, except you relax. I'm trying to relax. That's why I'm yelling. Exactly. So let's inhale that arm up. And go ahead and just give yourself some rotations like this. Yep. Spirit fingers. Waking up from New Orleans energy. Shake it out. There you go. You got ancestors from New Orleans, Louisiana?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Let's shake that hand out and let that be. Are we doing right hand or left hand right now?
Left hand.
Copy that. All right, let's place palm down.
It's the hard side that I'm so tense on.
You are an amazing student for saying that. I want to affirm that awareness. Yeah, let's pat down the shoulder. And since this side is tense, let's do a free form. Let's just pat 8 times. Wherever we want to pat, don't count. Observe how the mind is like, what? And just let it pat up and down. How about this? I'll keep track. We'll just pat for a minute. Just keep going. Wherever you want to pat, let this arm find freedom. If it wants to rest on your leg, let it rest down. If it wants to hang down and you want to pat like this, like you just got shot and Saving Private Ryan, whatever you want to do, let this arm find its space. Because if the heart is tense, then it doesn't need to be controlled. The heart needs to be liberated. And if you find a spot that needs more than one pat, stay there. Right there. And relax the face, pat a little bit gentler. Take an inhale. And big sigh. Ha, yeah, let the elbow relax. There you go. One more time, inhale. And say, I work very hard.
I work very hard.
There you go. My heart works very hard.
My heart works very hard.
And now say that with a little more strength. My heart works very hard.
My heart works very hard.
There you go. 30 more seconds here. Finding the nectar, instead of sticking to the routine, find what the body needs. That's why consistency is important. As long as you come every week, you don't got to do the same routine every week. It's showing up for what the body needs that's important.
Right.
Because we're not building strength, we're doing restorative practices.
Right.
There you go. Keep patting that one spot that hurts. Pat it a little softer. There you go. You don't got to beat yourself.
It's a good pain. It's like I feel it's a necessary pain, like when you're being massaged and they have to find the trigger.
Right.
Right. Oh my gosh. Okay, but keep going. Okay, I'm gonna do it. And then they relax it, and then it's like.
Beautiful. Let's inhale the hands up above the head. Exhale, spirit fingers, shake them down all the way. All the way down beside you. And let's come to our stomach area and let's just do that in front of our stomach for a moment. Just keep shaking. Yeah. You see how your cheeks just blew up? Observe that. There you go. Let it go. Maybe this feeling is full. Maybe the word bloated. So if you can just shake through that. Yeah, your fingers are very powerful. You could play the drum. You could thread. You could weave. You could untangle. These fingers have held babies. They've held lovers. They've given test scores. They've read books. They've written memoirs. They've cooked food. They've nourished. They've gardened. They've traveled. They've drunken wine. They've fought. They've defended. They do so much. Oh, they've played piano. There we go. And relax the hands down by the side. Take an inhale. Lift the shoulders up. Squeeze them up. One of your favorites. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Exhale, drop them down heavy. 2 more times. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, drop them down heavy. Maybe there's a little reverb there. Inhale, lift them up. Open the jaw. Inhale, lift a little bit higher. Exhale, drop them down, let it go. Nice. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring the fingertips to the sternum. We're going to do some tapping. So psychosomatic experience tapping is really good for the nervous system. It's really good because what it does for me, keep going, see if you can keep it a little bit higher right on the clavicle bone for now. Right up here. Yeah, there you go. Where you can hear that little echo. For me, it brings up great annoyance. I feel like I'm being poked at. So what I've learned is that this is the space where I was emotionally poked at. So now when I touch it, it has an old emotional story.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. So we'll go for about 15 more seconds. Letting it dance across. These little exercises do so much in the long run. So as you're ready, go ahead and open up the throat. Start to pat the throat. You've sung a lot. So your throat has been very worked. Take an inhale. Exhale, let it go. All the things we haven't said, all the things we have said, regret it or not, all the lovers we've shared saliva with, all the things that we felt and thought about and heard, and everything we want to manifest is all in our throat chakra, this area right here. So go ahead and start to widen it out a little bit, coming to the sides of the throat, the lymph nodes. And observe, does the chin want to turn one direction? And if it does, let it turn that way. Pat that side and then switch direction. Imagining this like an ocean on a huge rock, gently turning everything to sand. As you're ready, bring it up to your jaw. Start to pat your jaw, tap your jaw. And observe how when you get to your jaw, your shoulders come online a little bit more. Breathe into that. And let it go. There you go. For our final phase, start to tap right underneath the eyes, coming to the cheeks. Little taps underneath the cheeks. Whenever I touch my face, I feel super cute. I feel I feel like a cute energy. And finally, let's bring it up to our third eye, the forehead, pineal gland. Final rounds, letting the shoulders activate. This is all for the wrists and shoulders and face. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the nose, let it go. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly pat back down, past the foreeye, down the eyes, down the cheeks, down the jaw, down the neck, down the shoulder, all the way down to the heart center. Start to pat on the heart. Yep. Slowly start to lower down to the solar plex. And right there, start to slow it down. Yeah. Finding a breath that slows all the way down till the hands are resting on the solar plex, holding the solar plex. Big breath. Exhale, let it go. 2 more here. Exhale, let it go. And 1 more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Go ahead and lean back, sit into your chair. Relax your hands down. Just be there for a moment. A few big rounds of breath, completely surrendering. To truly relax, the body must at first think it is dying, which is why it jerks you up when you start to really relax. Because the body doesn't know the difference. Your consciousness can flow through you. Whenever you start to feel that death trigger, that mortality trigger, when you're relaxed, breathe in deeper and let your body know. We're relaxing. We're relaxing. We're relaxing. We're relaxing. We're relaxing. We're relaxing. As you're ready, bring the hands to the thighs first without moving the head. Once your hands are on your thighs, keeping the head still. Once your hands are on your thighs, you can slowly tuck the belly in, curving the back, and you'll see your head automatically starts to come forward. And from there, use your shoulder to go ahead and lean forward, start to push up. Lean your torso forward a little bit, lift to a straight spine, lift your head. Lift up and exhale, let it go. Let that energy move through you, letting your solar plex open. No need to hold, feeling light as a bird. And as you're ready, I want you to go ahead and lean forward and start to push some weight into your feet, feeling what it would feel like to stand up without standing. And then go ahead and when you're ready, just come to standing. Don't worry about the camera. And just shake your legs out for a second. Shake your arms out. You're good. Just right where you are. Just a gentle shake. You're not going to do a lot of movement. I just want to bring you back to standing for the end of our practice, so that you don't just stand up and pass out. Yeah. So whatever it is that you feel right now in your prayers, you are in the process of completion. You're in the waxing moon. Full moon this weekend, completion this weekend, coming up towards this completion. I invite you to hold and cherish this part of the process. This waxing, this developmental process. And I wish you and grant you persistence so that you may continue to finish whatever it is you're working on. And so that you can harvest whatever it is you've been working on for the last 3 to 4 months. Bring the hands together in heart. I love you. I love I love myself as well. Sa namaste. The light in me sees the light in you. And so I call you by your true name of God. Thank you.
Amen. Oh, praise God. Praise God.
Praise God.
I feel a whole lot better than I did when I was down.
That Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. arthritis class.
Child, yeah, honey.
Thanks for coming.
Absolutely.